Welcome, everyone, to Huntington, West Virginia, Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home of the Marshall Thundering Herd. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UTSA Roadrunners, squaring off with another Sun Belt foe, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Paul. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So UTSA's offense has the ball first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Roadrunners. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, there's no secret who this offense wants to get the ball to, and on the very first play, they find a matchup on the outside one-on-one. They take a shot to him vertically down the field, and he does the rest. He is so athletic, and he is going to be a problem for this defense all game long.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Marshall's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Got a man, it's Thomas. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
He's taken down at the 40. 2nd down coming up.
Looking to throw, it's McCown. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Snaps it in the shotgun. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Brings up second down.
To the air on second down. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Makes the catch. It's Turner. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw again. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, it's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. USF looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Bulls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Got his man. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
37-yard line. That's a first down and
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game. Marshall quick to the line.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line, it's Allen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on third down. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. From the gun, give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll try to get out of trouble from inside their own 5, but they'll have to convert 3rd and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. Down at the 16-yard line, and they're threatening to score in the waning moments of the half. To the air, it's McCown. Pulls it in, it's Henry. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
Roadrunners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Trying play action. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Marshall quick to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Norton.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field. They make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows his number to the quarterback really quickly and make the play. These slot receivers, they're just so dynamic.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Got a little space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Payne. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Release to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down will open up the final period. Snags it quickly on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Roadrunners headed quickly to the line.
How about this offense, man? You gotta love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the 1st down, a few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Dropping back, it's McCown. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and woo, he took it.
The Roadrunners decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Showing the arm strength to the left. Makes the grab.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the two-point try. Trying to power it in. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Back to pass, it's McCown. He's open on the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Roadrunners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Past the 40. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They want that clock to run. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.